First trading week of the year, finito. We refreshed, we locked in, you guys. Your boy started off strong, man. Nice W weeks, man. We caught some nice long on NASDAQ. We didn't take a whole lot of trades this week, but we took a couple. We took like 5-6 trades this week. It was minimum trades, but nice execution. We saw some setup, some opportunity. The market presented itself, and we executed. We followed the plan, and we executed what we were supposed to, and I feel like this week went good. We started off the year strong. We caught some nice profits from the market this week. And tune in to my channel, you guys. Hit that like and subscribe, man. We'll be dropping video, at least one video a week. I'm gonna be dropping content consistently. Currently, right now, I'm using Profirm Top Steps. Right now, my main plan is to trade like three to four accounts. Right now, I have 3 accounts. I'm trying to like basically trade multiple accounts at the same time. Top Step has a copy trading where you could literally use one account and then have your other account and take the exact trades from the main account. So that's right now like the main plan. Trade with 3-4 accounts. And I'm gonna just put my journey here. I'm gonna drop content, you guys. So please hit that like and subscribe button. Tune into the journey. Tune into your boy, man, to the videos. And let's lock in, you guys. Let's go to the screen. I'm gonna give you guys the breakdown of the trades this week that I played, the couple trades that I played, and let's tune in. So, like how I was saying, you guys, like right now I'm literally trading multiple Profirm accounts. I'm also trading my own live account as well. We just started the year, man. So we took some trades, you guys, on the NASDAQ this week. Our first trade was on Tuesday. I didn't hop on the computer on Monday, but we actually saw something on Tuesday. So let's go down to the 5-minute real quick. I'll show you guys the breakdown. Why I took this long, man. Very bullish right now. I ain't gonna lie, the NASDAQ, this shit went stupid up this week, you guys. So the main reason why I decided to play longs on Monday, and it was the exact entry. So basically, the overall market, in my opinion, my view, before I took this place, was I believe that market is bullish. Now, why? Because I went to the higher time frame, 4 hour. Let's see when it was Tuesday. Not too far. Tuesday was the 6th. 6. Boom. Okay. That's 2 a.m. Okay, 6. Now, Friday last week, we had this big bearish candle. And it started trading. After it did that big bearish candle, price started going slightly up, started trading up, the upwards. And Tuesday came. This 2 a.m. candle, it didn't fully close below the moving average. Now, when I went to the lower time frames to the 1 hour, oh, my computer is tweaking. I went to the 1 hour and I saw that on Monday, it actually crossed over the moving average. It started trading above the moving. I have an EMA, you guys, a 50 EMA. I only have one indicator in the chart. My chart is literally naked. I trade support and resistance, mainly trend lines. I love using trend lines. And I throw in the indicator moving average. And once I saw that price kind of like crossed over on Monday, it didn't really look like it want to keep going down. So like Friday, like last week. So that had me thinking on Tuesday morning, I'm like, price has some momentum to go up, to go bullish. So when I came to this, after analyzing from the higher time frame, I made my way down to the 5-minute 15. Yo, my computer is tweaking. Computer hating. I'm trying to let me shine, man. Like, what's going on? Okay. So we went to this 5-minute time frame, you guys. I do have a 9 to 5, you guys. You guys haven't tuned into my other channel, my other videos. I do have a 9 to 5, you guys. I try to make trading work around like my schedule when I can like trade. But so I actually caught this trade right before work, which was lovely. It exited me out. So I got in around, I would say like around 6:50ish, around the 7 a.m. and it took me out like 7:45. So it's probably like a 1 hour play. So the reason why I got in is because I had this verified downtrend line from the 5 minute to 1 minute. The entry was mainly from the 1 minute. I had this trend line mainly from the 1 minute time frame. And I had a verified downtrend line, meaning that it has 3 touches. When a trend line has 3 touches, that's verified. And you can see it is a 1 touch, 2 touch. I don't want to go to a 1 hour time frame, but this is basically the first touch, the second touch, third touch, fourth touch, fifth touch. Now, based on my experience and my strategy, I have said this before on my channel. When most of the time, not all the time, not 100%, not perfect all the time. If it's a verified like downtrend line or uptrend line, when price breaks through a verified trend line and like retest, or sometimes it don't retest, sometimes it just reverses all the way. But most of the time that it breaks, retests and continue, it goes up to like the third touch, mainly the third touch. Fourth touch, of course, but we mainly want more looking for more ticks, more points, so the third touch. It usually goes up there based on my experience and strategy. So once I saw that price around 5 a.m., it broke the trend line. It went above the moving average, which is another, that was like 2 confluence right there. Then I saw price kind of like consolidating, closing above the moving average. And I was like, okay, this is the market is giving me opportunity right now to get in. So right in this candle closure that closed above this moving average, I decided to enter. Literally, I've risked 10 points. I believe, let me see, calculator. My computer want to act up right now. But I literally risked 10 points to get 44 points. So my TP was literally in this third touch. Well, third touch is here, but I was like right here, this fourth touch. And literally as soon as I placed the trade, you guys, I went right in profit. I was like, okay, it started moving and closed above. I believe I did move my stop loss around this candle right here. I saw that it gave me some nice, it was like halfway TP. So I decided to move my stop loss to entry. Then when I made this, when they made this big bullish closure, I decided to move my stop loss more into profit. And later, you guys, let me see, after they make this nice bullish engulfing, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes later, it hit TP. It was a nice W right before heading to work, you guys. So it was a nice, decent trade that I took right before heading to work on NASDAQ. This trade, it was like $800. So it was a nice W. Then when trade hit TP, especially right before work, I don't trade at work, but if it hits, let's say sometimes I have to take like 2-3 trades before work, because I'll get up like around like 5:50ish a.m. I'll try to see if the market gives me some opportunity from like around that time to like 8:30 to 9. And if I don't, I don't. But if I do, I'll see it. But this trade, it went pretty quick. It was like 30 minute, 30 minutes to 1 hour play, and it literally took me out. I was comfortable with those $800, so I called it a day after it hit TP. So, boom, Tuesday came. Tuesday was done. Now let's go. Yo, why my computer is acting up? Tuesday come. Boom. Wednesday, the next day, 6 a.m., same time, you guys, same time. It presented almost a similar setup as the day before. Boom, I'm gonna show you guys. So I still like my bias right now is currently bullish. I haven't changed my bias. I'm currently bullish. You can see price kept going up after hitting TP, kept making a strong move to the upwards. And then now if you go around here, around 6 a.m., that's the time that I'll start hopping in the computer. Let's go to the 5 minute. Boom, boom, boom. So over midnight, price was kind of creating, you could say, bearish structure. I'll say it was creating like a higher low, getting ready to make that new high. So overnight, it was creating lower low, lower high. Obviously, this is from the 5 minute time. From the 1 hour, 4 hour, it doesn't really look like that. But from the 5 minute, it was creating lower low, lower high, lower low. Basically, bearish structure. Boom. Similar setup as yesterday on Tuesday. Price broke through the trend line. I was like, okay, that's confluent number one, and broke through it. It didn't really retest it. I usually look for that retest. But what I was looking for is that price crossed over the moving average. It broke through the trend line. Now it started retesting the moving average. Retesting it. I marked this support zone based on the past and currently. At the current moment, price was respecting that. So once I saw that price was respecting the support zone and the moving average, that was strong confluences that I wanted to go. Now I had this verified trend line, one with multiple touches, one touch, two touch, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 touches. That was a major confluence, a major. It was backing up my idea. My idea was bullish, so I had my TP to aim 60 points this time. And once I saw the setup, you guys, I just decided to execute it because I feel like this week the market was presenting some good setup, especially for the Nasdaq, no lie. So I entered basically. So I got up like around 6 a.m. on Wednesday. I was observing all of this, not this, but around here. It broke through it. Now, once I saw here that price kind of like retest and then closed above, I decided to give this a try. I was like, you know what? Let's get in. Market looks bullish, and let's just give it a try. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm right. If I'm right, I'm right. So I had my risk, my stop loss was 17 points. So I was risking 17 points to gain 60 points. Now, boom, price went into profit, right, you guys? Like, as soon as when I got in around, you could say 7 a.m. 30 minutes later, I don't mind holding trades a couple hours. If it's like I go by like whatever how the play is going. If it's gonna be like a 20 minute trade, I'll take it. If it's gonna be a couple hours trade, I'll hold it. I don't mind holding, being patient. I like letting the trade play out. So this trade was actually I let it run for a couple hours actually, you guys. I didn't like hit TP right away. So when I entered, price went right in profit, beautiful. I didn't move my stop loss to entry just yet because I was aware that price, it is possible that it could definitely like retrace a little bit. Definitely before New York session open, so I was aware of that. And I was like, you know what, let's let it rock. Let's let our stop loss there, let's not move it. It went into profit. It started going down to the entry, you guys. Kind of like consolidating, scaring me. So once I saw that price kind of like bounce off again the support zone and moving average, I decided to play another trade. I was like, you know what? I have my confluences, I have my setups. Let's place that second trade. And this is proper risk. So if let's say worst case scenario, the trade would have been like wrong, I would have just taken my L. So as soon as I placed that second trade, you guys, price jumped up, right? And again, it went back to the entry. You could say it skimmed the entry. But that didn't really scare me because I was like, I was like, you know what, let's let the trade play out. Let's let it play out. I have my TP and my stop loss. Again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. So it skimmed, I believe from the 1 hour time frame, it actually like skimmed it. It like a long wick from a closure above the MA, which really had me like hold the trade. Like, you know what, I'm holding to this trade. And as soon as, like literally right there, boom, it created like a couple candlesticks from the 5 minute, closing above, not below, above. This candle right here, when it closed, I was like, ooh, I'm holding. New York session opened up 9:30, flew. Price literally flew to that TP, and I was like, just pink, and we got that nice W. This trade was a bigger W than Tuesday trade, because I took 2 trades. This was like a $1,200 trade. This was a $1,200 trade, you guys. 2 trades, and it was a lovely day, you guys. After it hit TP, I stepped away. I called it a day, and it literally jumped. It went even crazy up. It's crazy because I was aiming for 60 points. That third tail of the trend line. This shit went up 200 points. Yo, that's crazy. This shit went 200 points. Nah. That's crazy. That's a whole lot of chicken on that if I would have held that trade. But I was aiming for 16 point. I was, again, good. I had an idea. The market gave me an opportunity, a setup, and I executed it, and I took the W. So it was the NASDAQ was presenting some good setups on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, when it hit TP, I call it a day, you guys. I call it a day. I journal. And if I had to, sometimes I do take trades to say before I leave, and they say I'll let it run. And then I'm outside, I'm at work or something. I'll let it play out. After work, get home, I'll journal, see if it's a winner or loss. I'll journal it, and I'll call it a day and move on to the next one. Now, I do trade my main pair, I don't want to say pair, that's Forex. The main instrument that I really look at is NASDAQ, S&P 500, YM, and gold. And gold as well. So let me put y'all on, you guys. I did took a trade on YM, no lie. Let me put you guys on. Yo, why my computer is tweaking, huh? Shit, it's tweaking. We go to the 5 minute, you guys. We took a trade on YM. And let me put you guys on. So Thursday. Wednesday we were done. Thursday I didn't really see no action in the market Thursday morning. So after work in the evening, like around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I decided to hop in the market, see if we see anything. So I'm bullish on because they usually move similar. NASDAQ and YM and S&P 500, they move very similar. So I'm bullish on, if I'm bullish on this on NASDAQ, most likely I'll be bullish on S&P 500 and YM. Now, I was bullish on YM. I thought I saw a setup, and I was iffy about this trend line. I did drew a support zone because the price kept respecting it. I decided to give this trade a try. I didn't really like how it was moving, so I took the L. I took the small L. I think I lost, it was about like 250, I think, like 250. I got out. It gave me some profit, but my TP was right here, so I was just letting it play out. But eventually, I was like, it's moving too slow, like consolidating too much, so I decided like, you know what, I'll take the L. And I thought it was gonna like move much faster, and it didn't. So I just like, I closed the trade and I took the L, 250 L. It was around like 250 around there. But yeah, actually, and if you could see, you guys here, like if we go on Friday morning, oh my God, I should have taken this trade, man, but I didn't. I missed out on this trade. And this play actually went to that TP. The idea was kind of right, but I guess at that moment, it was not trying to move up there. So after literally on Friday, 7 a.m., New York session, it started like moving upwards, to the upwards. But on Friday, I actually did took a trade on Friday, and it was crazy, man. Friday, let me put y'all guys on what happened on today. Today is Friday. Today's Friday, it's 12 p.m. I'm filming at 12 a.m. Right now it's 12 o'clock in the night, man. And we literally, you guys, are on gold. Let me put you guys, let's go to the 1 minute for it, because this trade was a 1 minute. It was mainly for like a scalp. So I took a trade on gold. Gold is very bullish, but I decided to take a quick sell. Why? Because price broke through a verified uptrend line, right? Broke through this, it had many touches from the 5 minute, 1 minute. So I decided to enter a sell around here. Why? Because that's one of the confluence that broke through the verified uptrend line, and price from the 1 minute, of course, it looked like it was respecting. I formed. It looked like it was creating lower bearish structure, lower lows, lower high, and I drew a downtrend line, which it was respecting on the third touch. I decided to enter on the fourth touch. Once I saw these little candles here closing below, I was like, you know what, let's give this a try. A quick 10-point move. Now, you guys, look what happened. Look at the screen. So I enter right here, right? And literally, it went a little bit negative, and then boom, went into profit, right? I was aiming to get $1,000, so 10 points. And on gold, the contract size, I think it's $100 per point. So I was aiming to get $1,000 profit. I was risking $200. Now the trade, boom, went lovely. It literally gave me, as soon as I like placed the trade, it literally gave me like $800 right there. Now, look what happened. Price literally, oh wow, what's going on? Price literally, you guys, like when it did that, I was like, okay, I'm holding it. It's about to hit TP. Lies. It literally closed above, and you already know what it is. I started trading above, and I literally, once I saw this big move that was up like $800, I turned the trade to a risk-free trade. So I moved the stop loss to entry to secure at least at 150. So my stop loss actually was around here, and man, the markets, man. So I started trading above. It literally was, I'll tell you guys right now, I think it was like a point away from TP. Literally 1 point away from TP. But of course, it didn't hit TP, and it decided to close above, go up, took me out. And then later, it hit it. But it was a New York session, and not New York session, sorry. NFP was today. So this was literally a trade before NFP, which it was, I was very comfortable with this trade, and as soon as it went into profit, I moved my stop loss to entry, turned into a risk-free trade. But it literally, 1 point away from TP, it wanted to close above, and it took me on profit. When it did that, I was like, you know what? I had to go to work, so I was like, no, let me not trade again. It is what it is. Next week is a new week. But yeah, you guys, I think this week was decent. W week. Let's tune in, you guys. This is you guys enjoy this type of content, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm hoping to drop more content like this. Definitely, if you guys enjoy this type of video, please hit that like and subscribe, like, comment. Let me know so I can keep doing these weekly videos, and I'm gonna just keep dropping content, you guys, for my journey out here on my training, man. So please hit that like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. You stuck to the video, and I appreciate you guys.